Now that the Breaking Bad prequel series Better Call Saul is approaching its season finale, most of us are excited and some of us are dreading the date August 15th, where the season will finally wrap up. As Season 6, Episode 11 entitled Breaking Bad aired, fans have been gripping tighter and tighter on their seats. With 2 more episodes remaining before the series finale, here's everything you need to know about the latest episode, how it ends, and how it builds up for the most awaited finale. But before any of that, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons for more videos like this. Also, beware of spoilers because we will be spilling many. Now, let's begin. The opening line of this week's Better Call Saul is a tip-off. Finally, this is the point at which the timeline of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad converge. Saul is restrained and appears to be poised to pay the ultimate payment to the Salamancas when the chilly open places us in the rear of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman's RV. What was probably a throwaway line when the writers first came up with it. "It wasn't me, it was Ignacio. He's the one," is now fraught with meaning. Saul was born prepared to throw Nacho under the bus to save his own skin, just like everyone else in this story. We previously explored Gene Takovic's existence as a manager of a Cinnabon in the mall in Omaha, Nebraska on Season 6, Episode 10. He was revealed to be Saul Goodman by the cab driver in the Season 5 finale. After months in hiding, cab driver Jeff forced Jimmy to bring out his inner Saul Goodman as the two executed a dramatic and elaborate plan for Jeff to essentially steal a bunch of luxury items from a boutique store in the mall. Perhaps this is the advent of Gene beginning to break bad. What really went down behind the scenes that we didn't get to see on Breaking Bad? Well, we may have gotten our answer in the third to final episode of the series, titled, yes, Breaking Bad. Here's a rundown of the latest episode release and how it ended, building up for the last 2 episodes of the season. We think back to Breaking Bad's Better Call Saul, the 8th season of Season 2. After Badger is taken into custody, Jesse and Walter race to find him a lawyer. They need to take a prompt action because the operation as a whole is in danger. Walter had made an effort to change his mind about asking Badger to flip and inform his bosses by coming to Saul's office. However, it didn't work. Saul must be abducted and executed as a final option. The scene then shifts to the Better Call Saul universe, where Saul contacts Francesca while posing as Gene. The worn-out former assistant struggles to care for her young, sleazy bachelor tenants. Even after everything has happened and the players have fled into hiding, she is still being pursued. Most likely by the DEA or the FBI, she travels to an abandoned petrol station that is remote from the main town after she is certain that the tail has lost interest. She calls Gene on the payphone. She tells her to withdraw the money she owes him for the task and information. This is their last discussion per Gene. He considers her viewpoint. Francesca reveals that officials are still looking for him, albeit with less enthusiasm. Skylar White has her contract, and Jesse will find out soon. Jesse's automobile was found at the border, she says, in El Camino. Jesse abandoned it and left. Perhaps he duped everyone well. She tells Gene that all the money he hid through front companies and other businesses has been spent. The official stole all of his cash. She mentions Gene's girlfriend Kim. Kim checked on her, she says. She asked about Saul's health. This revives Gene. Francesca hangs up. Gene calls Kim. The conversation on that call was drowned out by the sounds of passing trucks and their horns, so we are unsure of exactly what happened. All that is visible is Gene's enraged response, in which he smashes the boot's glass and repeatedly slams the phone against the holder. On the surface, Gene appears to be at a crossroads. He must decide what tomorrow's circumstances will be, and he complies. Jeff is shocked to see Gene's car outside when we return to Marianne's home. Gene is showing Marianne cat movies on her brand new laptop when he walks in. To continue talking, Jeff and Gene proceed to the garage. Jeff believes Gene is there to tell him he is spending too much money, but Gene actually has another reason for being there, a fresh scheme to make money by stealing. The game starts now that Jeff has entered. Basically, it goes like this. Gene will be searching for a certain type of target, single, wealthy, egotistical duds who enjoy drinking. Gene returns for more after being seduced by the taste of lawlessness once more. Additionally, he is making a comeback as Saul Goodman. Gene will therefore give the man drinks and smuggle drugs once they are located. The victims would always arrive first when they called cabs, being driven back to their residence by none other than Jeff. In order to keep the door from closing, Jeff would tape it. Rick, the third wheel in the scheme, would then break in and steal all of their confidential information, including credit card numbers, passwords, account numbers, and other details. Back in the world of Breaking Bad, Saul is seen observing the tools in Jesse's van. He recognized the pair right away as the popular street vendors of the blue item. He agrees to assist Badger and even charges a reasonable amount to do so in order to end the matter. When Jesse brings up Lalo, Saul's thoughts quickly return to that awful night. He then departs from that discussion, though. The following sequence is among the season's more thought-provoking ones. A picture of Gene sleeping in bed was overlaid with a picture of the buried ground from the Breaking Bad episode. Stunning to look at and with a deeper meaning concealed. A montage may appear perplexing, but it is not what comes next. Gene is attempting to reclaim Saul Goodman's life, the one he can. The cunning con man and the hideous device for the legs that Mike despises so much are both back. He is once again living the life thanks to the Bluetooth earpiece and the burner phones. When Mike visits Saul in his office, he expresses his worries about the machine once more. This dates back to the Breaking Bad era. Saul employs Mike as his personal detective, and he even brings up Walter White's sickness. Mike appears to believe that he is a novice and a very minor player. Up till this one dude shows up, life is fantastic. Poor thing, like Rick's father, has pancreatic cancer. We had assumed Gene would be the one to cancel it this time, but he is considering it. Gene might be saved by the last shred of humanity. Rick is the one doing it, not him. The smooth criminals are now down to just 2 when he decides to withdraw from the operation. Even Jeff seemed to be leaning away from continuing the fraud. Gene is insistent, though, and even enters the house to do the job. Saul attends Walter's high school science fair in the Breaking Bad timeline. There will be kind of a role switch in this episode. Saul broke bad from Gene's skin in one line, realizing he had little prospect of turning his life around, and that his only goal was to win back Kim. Maybe everything in the show started with one phone call. We can never be certain. Gene had his own Walter White moment. He simply kind of went rogue after he realized he had cancer and that he did not have much longer to live. He did it for his family after all, but the incidents also released a part of him from deep within. Without a friend, Saul is alone. He visits that reminder each and every night. However, he continues to do what he enjoys and what he does best despite this. We were completely in the loop as life circled around. Is Saul on the same path as his great contemporaries, or will this time be different? Nobody has any idea. There are only 2 episodes left in total. The episodes are getting better and better as the finish draws near. Gene and Saul have both decided to turn against the system. We will have to wait and see what happens next, at least with Gene. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and smash that notification bell for more episodes.